Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of Samskara. Today we have Pavan Srivatsa, who is a renowned psychiatrist. And more than that, he is the founder president of Chakshu Foundation. And during Corona, he has treated more than 3,000 people free of cost and literally prevented them from dying from the fear of death. And more than that, he has been going to schools, colleges for the motivation and also to make the children the strong willed so that their minds are no, they don't get go astray. And welcome, Srivatsa. Pavan, please
Thank you.
tell us this mind. We say, it nobody can read what is there in somebody's mind. We can see
Yes.
somebody a body, but the mind we cannot see. But we know by their behavior and everything that that person has got a very strong mind or a weak mind. But whatever it is, what does the present science tell about mind, and what does our Narayana Upanishad tell about the mind? Please tell both.
Certainly. Science is a subset of Sanatana Dharma. It's a
Yes,
very small subset of Sanatana Dharma.
yes,
There are, according to Narayana Upanishad, the mind has five organs, which is Manas, Buddhi, Ahankar, Chitta, and Chetana.
ah,
Whereas science up till today is only talking about three parts of it. One
yeah,
is uh, cognition or intellect. The second one is memory, and the third one is identity. These are the three things that the science is updated. It has to update even more to make its limit a little bigger, and there will be more cases that can be solved through this. The first part is the mind in itself, where the consciousness lays. There are many things that are there around you and I at this moment, but we are observing only a few things that are there in front of us. We can't give the same level of attention to the dustbin, to the chair, to the table, to the phone, to the stand, to the laptop, to everything. What comes to our consciousness is dependent on what we are observing. This
yes,
observing mind,
yes,
this
yes,
observing part is the conscious mind.
absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
And
yes,
this is being registered in the
yes,
memory.
memory.
This is being registered in the memory only if the mind connects with it.
Yes,
If I see 100 doctors, I might not remember all of their names. But if I
yes,
see one of them being Madam Vijay Lakshmi Balakundrima, I will be like, ma'am, hi. Because my mind is connected to it.
yes,
Mind is connected to her. So that is how, that is what the mind is.
yes,
It goes back, the next organ, which is the knowledge that we
yes,
have. First is through the input we
yeah,
get from the five sense organs, we will be able to grasp the information, and this is the place where we collect the information, that is the mind, and
correct.
the processing happens next.
Hmm.
The processing is the place where the cognition is laying. There
Yes,
are places, there are calculations,
yes,
there are remembering happens
yes,
there. There is learning that happens there. There
yes,
is personalizing that happens there. There is
yes,
depersonalizing that happens there. There are many other kind of, telling route to someone. These
yes,
kind of things, spatial ability, mathematical ability, mechanical ability. There are many other abilities that a person possesses.
hmm.
Okay, these are problem solving, lateral
Yes,
thinking, creativity, and all those
hmm.
things. This is where the processing happens, and this is being fed by the next organ, which is
Hmm.
the knowledge block. What
Hmm.
are the knowledge that we have possessed? What are
Hmm.
the memories that we have in the past?
Hmm.
That matters a lot. The
Okay,
knowledge that we have possessed will design how we think. How we
yes,
think designs how we feel. How we feel
yes,
and how we think designs how we behave.
yes,
This is what behavioral psychology or
yes.
cognitive behavioral psychology talks.
Ultimately,
Coming,
the
yes, ma'am.
personality of the that person depends on all that
These three things.
together in totality.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. This is the mind. what is there inside the book is something that we are looking into now.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, there are two other things that we need to talk about. The first thing is the memory. What is collected in this person's memory? There are incidents that had happened in the past which this person has not processed well. Maybe let us say there is a diagnosis in DSM-5 TR which talks about uncomplicated bereavement, where there is there is a death that has happened, but this person has not grieved completely about the death
No,
that has
no,
happened.
when you talk about the death and the memory, I have to
Yes,
mention
yes, ma'am.
Sri Rama Joyce, his father.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He
Yeah.
had a
Oh,
Joyce was a great friend of Deva Pagoda. So Devanna
okay.
and he were the great friends. So when
Uh-huh.
the Rama Joyce's father was on the deathbed and he had lost memory, his eldest daughter died. And everyone kept on
Oh.
telling Appaya, Akkaya has gone. Appaya, Appaya. They kept on telling him, but that won't register at all. But having heard about
Mm,
it, Devakauda
mm,
came. Devanna, he
mm.
said, he just stroked the head and said,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Joysa,
Mm,
ಹೇಗಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ,
mm,
Immediately he
mm,
opened the eyes. Devanna, ಯಾವಾಗ ಬಂದೆ? When did you come?
mm,
This is
mm,
the most
mm.
astonishing thing. The childhood
Yes, yes,
friend
yes.
he remembers, his own daughter he doesn't remember, and he doesn't grieve for that. But he's happy that his friend has come to see him. I mean,
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
mind is
yeah.
something, I mean, nobody can imagine what it is. It is unimaginable. The mind blowing is, that's why we call mind blowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When I was learning from Dr. Katil Ashok Pai sir, I should remember him. In the beginning of the first class, he took to me personally, one to one. He was like, Pawan, do you know where mind is? I was like, sir, I did not have that I did not have that rapport at that time. Sir, no, I just nodded my head from left to right. It was like, good, you will learn it in this 2 years, 2.5 years. Okay, sir. The course ended after 2.5 years. Even I did my internship under him only. After that, the last question he asked me before he went to Scotland and then this demise happened. He was like, Pawan, do you know where the mind is now at least? I was like, sir, I don't know, sir. You should tell me, sir. Even I am searching for it. We have to search for it. We have to search for it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
only know how it
No,
operates, what its organs are. Yes,
Vishnu thing. No. What is
Upanishad.
that?
Narayana
Upanishad.
Upanishad.
Narayana
Yes.
Upanishad. Has it mentioned where it is? Because in the Narayana Sukta, where the Atma, Jivatma is there, in the Hrudaya Kamala is there. But
Yes,
about
yes,
the
yes,
mind,
yes.
I'm not aware of it. Where is it?
Yes, okay. When it comes to Narayana Upanishad and Indian philosophy, there are four shariras. Aniruddha Sharira, Pradyumna Sharira,
Stula
like that.
Sharira, Stula Sharira,
Yeah,
and Sukshma Sharira, and
these
Antakarana
are
Sharira.
the
Yeah.
these are the four Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Shankarshana, and Narayana are the four shariras that a human possesses. Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha are the
Kosha.
four layers of the body. We are able to see only the body that is having the five karmangas and five gnanangas.
Yes.
Whereas there is one layer of body that is on top of the physical body, which we can see. We can see that there are a few people who say there is a photography as well. I forgot the name of the scientist who photographs the aura of that person.
The aura around the person. Yeah.
The aura around the person. That is another type of sharira that these people are still figuring out.
And that's why,
It is the
our
electromagnetic.
old people, anyone with the aura around their head, they used to have the white halo,
Yeah.
that is the light coming out of their head. Yeah. Yeah.
So when it comes to Narayana Upanishad, it tells one wonderful thing. It is like your Atman or the soul is the source of light, unlimited
Yes.
source of light, and it is passing through your experiences, memories, knowledge, and cognition, and the way you process things. And then it is projected to the screen of the world, and you are perceiving the world based on these four filters that you have,
Correct.
consumed through time.
Hmm.
If you are using the right ones,
Hmm.
you will see the world beautifully. If you are having any blockages in any of those things, you will not be able to understand this beautiful world. That is
No,
what is said in the
when
Narayana.
when you are explaining about the Narayana Upanishad, I remember when Shankaracharya, the story was told by Siddheshwar Swamiji, when the Shankaracharya was going, a villager comes
Mm,
running, and then he
mm,
takes care of him when he's thirsty, so he gives water, he gives fruit
mm,
and
mm.
everything, and he says, please tell me how to see God. I want to see, I want to have Sakshatkara. And people are spending years together, ages together, and their life after life,
Janmas together, actually.
janmas
Yeah.
together. And this
Yeah.
man wants to tell the show. Then he asks, now you are able to see that your tree with the mango. He
Mm,
said, yes. How did you see?
mm,
With the eyes. Now your eyes, how did they see? My buddhi. Now my everything. So how your buddhi is saying, that is what my inner soul makes me to realize that is the fruit. My
mm, mm.
he says
The
that means you
memory.
have
Yeah.
that means you have understood where your atma is, and so with your atma jnana only you are seeing the whole world, and that's how you have already understood. So he says, yes, yes, yes. Now I have understood. See, when you close your eyes, how do you see? Yes, I can see that is it. So when you close the eyes, how do you see? My mind tells me. And that exactly is what it is, he says. So this is how,
Mm,
whatever we see the world, it is through our mind only.
There is a wonderful saying which goes in Sanskrit, it is there. Yat Brahmande Tat Pindande.
Pindande,
Yat
correct.
is how
Yeah.
Brahmanda, how is this universe? That is what is there inside of you as well, in the Pindanda, which is your
Pindanda, correct.
body. Your
Yeah.
body possesses the same Panchabhuta which is there in this whole
Yeah.
universe.
Whatever is
But the
there in the
ratio is different.
Paramatma,
Yeah.
that Jivatma has the same thing. That's all. Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
So Narayana Upanishad also explains us about how to get the Sakshatkara. These four layers that are there, which are
Hmm.
acting as obstacles or the shadows,
Hmm.
as a result of which we'll be able to see the shadow dancing or something that people do, no, for
Yeah.
entertainment like that.
Yes.
Uh, if we remove the obstacles one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, like how Shankaracharya did, that is when you can see the light that is within you comes out
Hmm.
as it is, and you will be able to experience the complete reality, which is practically not possible, but with highest, tapasya.
It is possible, and I have experienced it. And then that time, when you think scientifically, you think you are hallucinating and something is wrong with your
Yeah,
brain.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
actually,
That is true. That is true.
that
Yeah.
is a samadhi state, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
correct.
yes. That is what happens when, I mean, this process of, I mean, dissolving these filters is called Kundalini Yoga.
Yes.
Right? We start dissolving all those emotions. There are a few things that we are not supposed to project on the live streaming, so I don't want to mention them because people might use it in a wrong way. So, uh, if we dissolve those things slowly, we will be able to understand that, I mean, we will be in complete solitude. We will be in touch within
Hmm.
the self that is within us. That is called a
Hmm.
Sakshatkara. That is what
Okay.
we all are born to experience. That is what we promise before coming to the womb. That to the God, that you are giving me the janma of a human being, the highest conscious human
Only to
being,
attain the moksha. Yes.
only to attain you. But okay, I will do this. I will do everything to get self-actualized and all those things. The moment the mother throws the baby out of the womb, it
Hmm.
starts crying, saying,
Hmm.
"Mummy, I'm
Hmm.
hungry. What if I die? Who are these people?" Fear comes, hunger comes, everything else will be gone. The promise that was given will be forgotten. This is also
Yeah.
said in one of the Upanishads. We have to
Okay.
realize that, yes, materialistic life is important.
Hmm.
Money is important, but is that the only source? It will
No.
be there with you forever, yes, but there is something which is beyond this money that can, that there is something that is beyond money that we can earn, which nobody can steal from us, nobody can inherit from us. The more we share, the more we get, which is knowledge. Please make sure that you earn those things as well. Be more wise is what I request.
Yes,
As a result
yes.
of which you guys don't end up in my clinic. You know?
Thank you very much. You
Shri
are
Krishna, Shri
telling
Krishna.
them, don't come to me, but listen to me and change your mind. You know, the
Yeah, if
mind
you
is
follow the
everything.
Upanishads
Yeah,
well, if you
yes,
follow
yes.
the Sanatana Dharma well, you need not need any of the doctors or
Anything.
psychologists or
Yes,
lawyers,
yes, yes,
anybody.
yes, yes. Correct. That's what Bhagavad Gita also makes you strong, and so that you can face any
Yeah,
challenges. Thank you very much, Pawan, for
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna.
describing so well about the mind and the other parts of the mind. And thank you very
Yes,
much. And as we continue discussing, we will discuss more
yes,
about the mind. Thank you.
certainly. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna.